Well, hello and welcome back. Hope all has been well. Let's get on to it. So, Little Eclipse is back in business. It just needs to charge up, and as you can see, the hanger is closed off. I did put these other lines in there to change it up a bit. Still need to paint the top part though. I'll get to that in a later time. And then if we come and look at the base, we got 3 Gatling guns on this side, 2 here in the middle, 2 on top of the rover hanger, and I still need to make a plan to get another one on top there. And then also our drilling rig outposts, they're gonna be broken down since they also take damage when the enemies fly around. And I managed to get this massive hole that the meteor made. That is closed up. The hanger is done, just excuse the bare frames. I still have to get around to welding everything and I missed a couple of blocks. But for the most part the base is working nice and good. Everything is connected up again, conveyors and everything. Got my LCDs up and running. So it took me so long, the refinery went through everything except for the magnesium so far. And we are not too bad. We got 33k left on iron. Silicon is getting really low though. Silver is fine, nickel is still fine. We got a bunch there in the iron drill rig. Then cobalt 6.1, so we can definitely do a couple of things. And then over here on the to-do list, I'm gonna go and collect some ice real quick. Then we're going to scout out the IMDC construction platform, build a reactor, build a PAM drill ship, and weld up the base again. So under progression, unlock reactor, unlock modules for the refiner or assembler, unlock hydrogen tanks. Those are the 3 screens that I've got up here, so let me go and collect the ice and I'll be right back. Right, now then, I'm done collecting my ice. I do not want to go any closer than this because just look how big the station is. There is a heck of a lot of wind turbines on top of that thing and a couple of weapons around. So we got, it looks like missile ports there at the bottom. Should be Gatling guns here at the top. Just staying like that in the air there. I wonder if it crashed or not. It's too far away so I can't really see if the thrusters are working or not. Interesting though. Maybe I'll have to come and take a look at that guy. But for now I'm just gonna head back to base over there. Okay, made it safely back to base. And that guy doesn't seem to be coming any closer. So I'm not sure if he's actually having a problem or is he just stuck over there. Hopefully that's going to be the case. So let's come and unlock our reactor. This is going to be so much better than using batteries. Still got a bunch of things to weld up over here. So then reactor, there we go. I think a small one should be more than fine enough. And where am I going to go and do this? Just need to remove that from the build vision or the build planner. Let's come down here real quick because I do want to do it on the underside. And I'll weld that up those blocks. Okay, so there's still an opening over here. Wonder if I should place it right under the assembler or should I make another connection point for it somewhere? It should be fine over there, I think. Place one like that and another one on top like this. And maybe even add in a third one later if we need it. Because this is just going to be much easier welding it up from here. Holy bugger, these Gatling guns are doing their work now. I'm quite sure it's gonna take a lot of ammo to support all of them. Because just look at this. It's quite a few. So hopefully they don't shoot that solid tower over there because I'm still gonna leave it. But for now I still have to wait for the reactor components to be made. So while that is in production, still got a bunch of things to fix. A lot of work left in order to rebuild again. I think I'm gonna bring it out on this side. I wanted to do a decoy tower. I was talking about it there in the previous episode. And I think I'm gonna bring it out from over this side. Let me just get some steel plates and see how far I want to take it out. I do think I might need to grab the welder for this because it is going to be an interesting development to do this one. Because I want to bring it out with the reinforced conveyor and have the weapons on top, but I don't think they should be spinning. This is only in order to bring everything up there towards where the Gatling guns are going to be. Because I do want some protection against meteors on this side. So if we go over to that now, where's the curved one going to be? What are you? Okay, this is the correct curved one, so we can place you over that side. Now it's just a straight connection again. I'm gonna add another layer onto this, so it's going to be 3 blocks wide. Just get all of them placed on top there. So this is going to have to split out somewhere. But how do I do it and still have the other things spinning around though? Unless I'm going to have to use an advanced rotor. I think that's the normal one. Or is this the advanced one? We'll just make sure I put the correct one down. Go advanced rotor. So I'm not sure if making the weapon spin around is gonna have any bad effect on it. Hopefully not. But I'll definitely take a look into that. Or we can add the gun in the middle and have everything else spinning around it. So that's going to be 1 block out towards that side. Then over here I'm gonna have to bring it out towards the side. Should make sure it's the equal number of blocks. The decoys are gonna be right here on the corner and be closed off. So that's 3, 6. Correct, yes. Right, let's bring it out then. And 6. So now then I need to decide, am I gonna bring it out like this and place the decoy in the middle of that corner there? I think that would be a better idea. It's a shame I can't make this out of heavy armored blocks, but that is just the way it's going to have to be. We don't have that unlocked yet. So I can close it off there in the middle as well, where the Gatling gun is going to be. And then I'll just have to stand on top over there. I'm gonna have to get that one cut down now. Let's head over this side. It's just going to be that much easier than trying to do it with scaffolding over here. Just be really careful. Just needed to go and get some steel plates first. So I'm gonna put the decoy on my hotbar over here. And let's come and take a look real quick. So I did make the hole for this already. Over this side we're just gonna need 1 more armor block. And back towards this side the decoy can go in there. And then I just have to close this off. So then right on top, what else can I do over here? I'm gonna have to place down the Gatling gun. That's gonna stand right here in the middle. Let's place it right there. So I think this is the conveyor, right? We're gonna place down our Gatling gun. Hopefully with it spinning in the center it's not gonna cause too much of a problem. And then I'll add a wind turbine on each side over here. Wonder if it will still work or not. Normally on a grid that moves you can't place things like that unless I place 2 solar panels right on top here for a bit of extra power. And also to close off the decoys. It's either going to be that or I need to add another layer of protection over here. That means I'm gonna have to change the look of it. So let me play around with it a bit and see if I can get this figured out. Now this is what I ended up with. It's going to be a bit beefy, but hopefully it's going to take a couple of hits before they get to their decoys over there. I'll have to take a look at what speed I can spin that rotor on, and if the Gatling gun has any problems I'll just cut it down. Then little Eclipse is outside because we're going to go and muck about now. Just want to come and make sure I've got enough gravel now, because some of the reactor components stopped making. Alright, so we are looking good now. Power time is 3 hours and 9 minutes. But we still got a lot of uranium. Charge time 37 minutes. I'll take a look at why it's jumping up and down like that, no problem. But for now, let's grab little Eclipse and head over to that vulture. Put it through its paces. So I am not sure if I should take this on or not. There's a station way off there in the distance. And this other one is, oh my goodness, about 5.4 k's out. So I'm gonna go in a bit closer and see if any of the weapons are gonna start shooting at me. Should have happened already. So what is going on with this ship over here? Is it just out of power or is it as a static grid now? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. No, that's no good. It's definitely flying at me now. Or trying to. Let's see if we can move around there for that Gatling gun. Now I'm just gonna make more enemies again. Shooting at it, but I don't see that I'm hitting it. Okay, there we go. That Gatling gun is off. You're not sending anything out? No. Okay, not too bad. I'll have to make some adjustments on this mouse over here. It's ridiculously sensitive. Okay, so that weapon is definitely offline. Let's come and get the cockpit. Just make sure it won't fly. I know I'm making enemies again. Just after I got myself sorted. But I don't want to damage it too much. I want to try and get this thing hacked. So with that one now taken out, I don't think the signal will disappear. You can see the one for the station. Yeah, let me just make a GPS marker just for in case. GPS ship. I don't know if it's still going to be risky to move in closer, but let's come and see if this thing is still going to shoot at us, or can I jump out real quick. Just come and see if there's anything that I might be able to take out just before I try and fly away with it. So Welder, you just come and land right over here. Let's come and take a look. So the cockpit is definitely smoking. It's got a hydrogen tank, but why does it have a couple of ion thrusters? No wonder it couldn't fly. Just look at the batteries over there. So I am wondering if I take out the batteries. But this is gonna cause my reputation to drop like mad again. But hopefully that's not gonna cause any issues.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I know my inventory is full there. That doesn't matter. It's still got power over here. That means there's something else. Let me just come and drop what I can in here. I can use this crap. Right, so where is the reactor going to be on this thing? See conveyor pipes going that side. Bunch of more scrap over here. I definitely want to try and fix this thing. But the ions are a problem. That means it's a powered grid. And I don't see where the reactors might be. Reloadable rocket launchers. Holy bugger. This guy is not messing about, is he? Right, but I don't think it should be firing at me. The only thing is going to be what will my weapons do when I get it back to base over there. So let's come and connect up and see what will happen. Just need to get the camera zoomed out all the way. And let's see, where am I going to attach to? I think I might even do it right over here somewhere. Just get it locked on. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Disconnect. Why did it try to rotate? I think it's about the gyro on that ship, so I'm gonna have to find a couple of things to cut down first. Just so afraid that they will send an enemy fighter or something else again towards me. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, cheeky buggers. I thought that was gonna happen. I should have gone and switched off the weapons first. Now they completely destroyed it. And I was hoping to cut it down. Oh, come on, base. Okay, well, at least now I know they definitely do fire the heck out of it. And it's gonna keep on shooting towards me. So I have to take this just out of range of the weapons. There we go. Let's come and see what's even left of this ship. Will it even be worth it now? Okay, well, that's something to keep in mind, though. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put some grinders on top of the welder over here and then just come and get it cut down myself. Okay, well, it's only a couple of things over here. I guess I can hand grind it real quick. Still gonna drop my reputation though, but I can get a couple of components back with this. Oh, cheeky buggers. I didn't expect them to take it out like that, but hopefully that means if they do try to come towards the base, they are gonna protect it this time. Up to this point, I'm not seeing any enemies coming in closer, but we did get quite a haul. We got an elite grinder, some space credits, power kits, hydrogen bottles, and oxygen bottles. Not that I think I'll ever need those. We got 19 more uranium, some Gatling ammo over there. We did get a better rifle, not that I have the ammo for it yet, and also some cosmic coffee. So we got quite a couple of things though. So it's not like it was a total loss, but I just wish they didn't shoot it down. I'll have to keep in mind in order to adjust the weapons if I want to do something like that in the future again. I'm gonna have to have a separate place where I can get them ground down and not close to this area, maybe just outside the range of the weapons. So many things we can end up doing, so I'm gonna have to get those wind turbines cut down because I don't need them anymore, and I want the weapons to have full range in order to shoot where they need to. So looking good. Charge time 37 minutes. Gatling ammo is going really quick, 95 left. And everything else looks fine. I think the iron might be a problem a bit later on. But for now, let's come and take a look at the supercomputer real quick. What do I need for this? Data pads. I made so many of them. Right, let me get them made then, because we do need it. And the assembler is not really doing anything at this point. So let's get about 40 made. I'm trying to get to the modules and this one here at the top, the hydrogen tanks, because they would be really important to get, especially for a drilling ship. I don't want to do it with atmospheric thrusters. They really can't carry the weight. But for now, I've got one reactor made, so I'll add that there. Set the decoy tower, that has been done, so I can't really do the spam drill ship at the moment. Unlock reactor is done, so there's still 2 more things I want to do then. I'll get to welding up that outside of the decoy tower and then we'll continue onwards. So I decided to use the screen here at the top for damage screen, just to keep a track of what is going on around the base, and there's quite a couple of things that I still need to fix up. I've got no idea where they got damaged though. But we are looking really good on power. I made a bunch more Gatling ammo and we still got how much magnesium left? 1.7 thousand, so that is fine. Okay, now then, other thing is, if we come around here at the back, I did add another computing core and running at 700% efficiency. We are nearly done unlocking the tanks, but I don't think it's going to be within this episode. So I might have to change my idea of making my driller out of hydrogen and just come and do it out of what you would call it, the atmospheric thrusters. The reason being is, if we go and take a look, if we ever end up in space and we don't have any hydrogen, we can always make something that uses up ion thrusters. So I think let me do that and let's just come and take a look. So it's going to have one solid at the bottom and there. Let's just get a place like this. Then I think at this side I'm going to place down 2 batteries. Just get the other one also rotated the same way. And then over this side we're going to have to add another one of these wire junctions. I know it's going to be a bit of a longer ship, but it's going to need to hold a lot of thrusters on it. So which way did I connect this up now? Just get a cut down. Can always just place another one. This is going to be number 7 for the conveyor. So I need to make sure that the 2 larger ports are going to be on the sides. And they are going to lead into our containers. Just get the correct one. Add one on this side. Another one over on this side here. Then we could always add another one over here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to add enough thrusters in order to keep it upright then. We may as well give it a go though. But this does have smaller connections on the side. Yeah, on both sides. Okay, good. Just need to make sure so I can connect a row of smaller conveyors right there in the middle. So I think that's going to be it for cargo storage, the connector at the back. Then now I'm just going to have to decide. I think I'm going to use a normal cockpit. If we ever need to change it for space, we can definitely do that as well. So what else do I need now? It's only going to be thrusters and the conveyor. Do I have the smaller one? Yes, I do, at number 8. So that's going to have to go straight through like this in the middle. Also on this side over here. And I still need to figure out where do I want to place the drills. Let's just grab them real quick and see. So if I place it right next to it there in the middle, I think that's where it would look the best. Do it on that side, same thing over here. Then all I need to do now is just make another conveyor running around that side there. Let's just get it all welded up and take a look. Just before I show you guys the update there on the little drill ship. Where was it now? The one there at the top. There goes the hydrogen tanks. Oh bugger. Completely forgot about the scrap, and I'm gonna get back from that. Just drop a couple more steel plates so I can pick this up. Right, now that is done. We also have another thing unlocked. That is really good. Now I just have to wait for the modules for the assembler and refiner. I'm gonna take a look. I really didn't think the 700% would be that quick, but that's only at 1% now, and we still got 4 hours of time left. So then over here to the ship. At the bottom I added the 4 thrusters on each side, so that's 8 lifting thrusters, 8 sideways, and I think it's going to be 4 on each side there, but I'll add another double one here at the bottom just to make sure that everything will be able to be lifted up. And I think at the bottom what I will do is add 1 or 2 smaller reactors with a couple extra batteries in there, and hopefully that will keep this thing afloat and not let it come and crash down. So I think at the top though, there's not much I'm gonna do to make it look too good, because I do not think this thing needs to be really armored up unless it's gonna fly next to some enemies. Which on the other hand, then I might have to add some armor on this thing. So then also thinking about adding the armor there. These thrusters are gonna be exposed like that, but if I come and look around here on the inside, just there at the back, I think I might actually put a programmable block in there, because then it is going to be protected and completely away from anything that can destroy it, and I can focus on adding power towards the other side. Because if we add that in there, where is my remote block? I can add this at the back of that, hopefully. Let's take a look. What do I need? Interior plate. Let me just go and grab some. Just get my hotbar, because I don't want to run with that highlighted the whole time. Where is my container? Going to need a bunch more things. Grab a couple steel plates, as well as where's my interior plate. I've got so many components running about again. Okay, that should be more than enough. Let's go and do this real quick, because I think I'm running a bit low on time now. So let's head over to remote. Don't know why I switched it out with the computer core. And now I just need to get this thing facing the correct way, which I think that is going to be only way to see is by welding it up. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. We'll continue on with the driller in the next one, and go and take a look at where we can get some proper cobalt, because I am going to be needing it, that is for sure. There's going to be a lot of battles happening, and I'm gonna need a much bigger ship. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alpha Blazed out.